I should have known better. I hate it when I'm watching one of those YouTubers react to one of my favorite soundtracks and then they play the song that I've been really excited to see what they have to say about it, and then they pause it right before the best part. Now I have become one of those YouTubers. So a couple of weeks ago, I did a video reacting to the Silksong soundtrack, which was so beautiful, and I haven't even listened to the whole thing yet, even though in the last one I said I would listen to the rest soon, and I haven't yet. But one of the ones I listened to was Cogwork Dancers, and apparently I stopped before a very powerful moment in the song and moved on to the next one. I've become the very thing I swore to destroy. So I made a poll, it got around 35 votes, and I asked everyone, what should I do about it? Give Cogwork Dancers their own video to go more in depth, just live stream your reaction to the entire soundtrack, or do both. And most people said to do both, which is interesting because I'm not really that big of a YouTuber right now. And so would anyone watch me, like if I did a live stream maybe in the evening, say 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Central Time, would anybody actually watch that? Let me know in the comments, because maybe I could actually do that. I don't want to join and the only people be on like 3 people or whatever at a time. But I don't know, 3's a crowd. So anyways, we're just going to start off just focusing on the Cogwork Dancers, and I'll think about the live stream with the entire soundtrack. That sounds fun if people actually want to see that. All right, so I listened to most of it already, but maybe I should just start over. And I have a comment here by Cute Cuttlefish. Cuttlefishes are cute if you look at them in the right way, and they could be creepy if you look at them in a different way. But they left a comment, and they actually go through each of the phases and explain what's going on. I thought about reacting to the video, but I don't know how much I want to spoil of the game, because I still want to play this game eventually. Maybe I could do that on a live stream. That would be fun. So let's just start here, and I will keep this comment in mind for reference, and I'll try to see if I can tell where the phases are. I'm sure it will be obvious, but all right, let's start it. Definitely memorable so far. One thing I did notice is it's very simple right now. And I'm guessing this is phase 1. It's slow with attacks telegraphed on beat 1 and launched on beat 3. Oh, interesting. So this is actually synced with the music? Is the whole fight like basically Beat Saber, or? Okay, so interesting. So as I was saying, it's very simple. And then you have the strings at the top playing the melody that was playing with, what instrument was that? Glockenspiel? I can't tell, but it's like I've heard the instrument before. I just can't think of what it's called. But anyways, that's very interesting. So we're definitely in phase 1 right now. And then I know it gets faster here, but you hear kind of the bass was going away from more of the simple, so it was hinting that it's going to the next thing. I'm curious if anyone can tell me. So I'm guessing the next one is phase 2, because it says phase 2 is faster, but retains the mechanics of phase 1. Okay, so they're just doing the same thing, but faster now. Is this when you get them to a certain health point, or just when the music reaches this part? I'm very curious, so you can let me know in the comments. Unless you just want to scream at me and say, just play the game or just watch a video of it. But moving on. I love that. Wait, I gotta go back to this. The woodwind. So I saw a lot of people saying that he was definitely inspired by Vivaldi, and like I said in the last video, I don't know my classical artists that much, but Yeah, he was very inspired by a very classical feel, and you can definitely hear that in this song. I'm guessing we're in phase 3. Oh, great. Okay, I got to go back on that. But phase 3, the pace increases again, and also the two dancers start attacking on opposite beats. Okay, so like, is it bum 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 bum? Like I don't know. I'm imagining like the dancers are on both sides. And they like the first thing that comes to mind is like Galeem and Darkon from Smash Bros. But they're not fighting; they're dancing somehow. That's how I'm picturing it. So on opposite beats, that could mean many things. But I think I know what it's talking about. But yeah, I went back a little bit because I like this part. Okay, I really like that. Again, so somebody said that the whole orchestra was live. I don't know why, but the French horns or trombones, something in there still kind of sounds a little bit fake to me. I always question because VSTs get so realistic nowadays that it's sometimes really hard to tell, at least for me. Probably if I've been working with orchestra for like 20 years, I would be able to tell instantly whether it's real or not. But I know that I think most of the instruments are real in this game. I'm pretty sure that's true because they have the credits listed on Steam and stuff like that. Now the high like woodwind is taking over, and it's funny because woodwind is really quiet while brass is super loud. Oftentimes goodness, my hands look big. Brass is super loud. Woodwind is way quieter, and often when mixing, you have to turn the woodwind up and stuff like that. But to give the room a big feeling, sometimes having the overhead mic on the woodwind and have the woodwind just kind of sit back where it belongs, it gives this way bigger space, if that makes sense. While the brass, you definitely need to turn them down because they are super loud. If you've ever sat in front of a person playing like a trumpet, it is way louder than you would expect if you've never heard that before. Okay, so this is the part I think before I skipped. Phase 4, which you skipped over. Sorry, I'm very sorry about that. Happens once one of the dancers is destroyed. The remaining dancer continues, but without its partner. Its attacks are slow and easily dodged, and it's honestly just really, really sad. Wow, so very sad. Why is Hornet killing these people? They're just trying to dance, it sounds like. My guess is it's a kalimba, by the way. So let's hear. I don't know. This is kind of a little bit more ringy. I can't remember what instrument that is. Okay, it literally is like on the tip of my tongue of what that instrument is. It's like a toy piano almost. That's what it reminds me, is like one of those really small toy pianos that you get for kids on Christmas in the early 1900s. Yeah, that's very interesting. It makes me like wonder why you're fighting these dancers. I'm very curious, like how they're evil, and then you kill one of them, and then the other one's sad and just kind of gives up. It's not even trying to kill you anymore. It just accepts its fate. Well, a very tragic ending to a very awesome piece. Notice how they took the melody that they were playing before, but with the fast strings and the ticking clock, and it was very intense, and then they take that melody and they play it on the very sad broken piano. It really makes that more powerful than if they just played some random theme at the end that was supposed to be sad. So in my future reaction videos, which, by the way, let me know in the comments, what else should I react to? In my future reaction videos, I will try to remember that I don't like when people skip my favorite parts of songs, so I shouldn't do that to people watching my content. And so I am genuinely sorry, and I should just, as Hornet would say, get good. All right, that's all I have today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for your support from the last video, or the last video. Sorry, this video is coming out pretty late. Backlog. If you enjoy, then subscribe and join this community I'm trying to put together of people who just really love music. And if you want to see one of my creations, my song Would the World Keep Spinning is out now on streaming platforms. Go take a listen. And with that, go create something. Thanks for dropping by.
What if I let go? What if I stop holding life? And what if I stop believing in tomorrow? The sunny skies and starry nights. And if I let go, would everyone